Tyler MCOM TV presents to you today Coach's Corner, and now here's your host, Connor Streit.
Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to properly fit yourself with a football helmet, whether it be for you or someone you know, because having the proper fitted helmet can make all the difference in whether you leave the game with concussion or healthy. So let's jump right into it. When fitting for a helmet, the very first process you'll do before you even touch a helmet is you'll measure your head. So to do this, all you need is a simple measuring tape like this one, and what you'll do is you'll wrap it around your head. I'm going to be using my assistant here, Bob. He's an all-state linebacker getting fitted for his helmet, so we're going to fit him, get the size of his head first. So what you do simply is just wrap the tape measure around the person's head. You'll want to put that right about an inch over their forehead and all the way to the back. And then you'll get the measurement of their head. Now, his head came out to be about 24 inches. So now we know the length of his head. So now your next step will be to consult your either whatever helmet you're using, whether it be Riddell, Schutt, to consult your size chart. So his says he's a 24 inch, so the Riddell says the best size helmet for him is a large. So we go into our inventory, grab out one of our large helmets, and when we grab our helmet, before we even put it on our athlete, one of the first things you're going to want to check is the recondition. You always want to make sure the helmet is up to date on reconditioning. Each helmet needs to be reconditioned every year. This one is up to date, so we're going to go ahead and put it on our athlete and see how it fits him. Now, when you're putting on the helmet, one of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure the top of the opening right here is about an inch over the player's eyebrows. So we got him right there. It's right over his forehead. It's looking good. Feels good on him. You want to make sure, also check to make sure there's no space between the padding and the player's head. So you'll want to run your fingers through there, make sure there's no looseness. You should be able to move the helmet around without it shaking too much. And in Bob's case here, we got a pretty good fitting helmet. Now, if there's any slight looseness in it, you can simply just go ahead, get an air pump, and you can add air into the top of the helmet. You can add, subtract air, whatever the player feels best for him, and then you get that helmet fitting perfectly. So now you got the padding, all that's taken care of. His helmet's fitting good on top of him. Now you want to go to the chin strap. So when you're fitting the player for their chin strap, usually what you'll do is either you or the player, you'll hold the chin strap right up to their chin, comfortably where they want it, and then you'll start placing the buckles on it. And when placing the buckles, if it snaps right in, then you're in good shape. If not, you can adjust the buckles simply by just moving the buckle up and down and getting it to the right location. And once you have that done, you go ahead and you just snap these on in, and you're nice and good to go. Now, you got your player nice and fitted for the helmet. It's feeling good. He's ready to take the field. One more thing you want to check right before taking the field, though, is the initial year of operation of the helmet. Each helmet has a lifespan of 10 years, and on all your helmets, it has the initial year. This one was 2006. So this year has a 10-year life limit on it. So in 2016, this helmet will need to be destroyed. So he's still got about 2 more years on it. Now, so we got our player fitted for his helmet. He's good to go. He's ready to take the field, but he's got to look good too. You can't just go out there in a plain old helmet. So when we come back from our break, we're going to go take Bob here. We're going to get his helmet, and we're going to clean it all up real nice, put some stickers on it, give him some great swag, make sure he's ready to go and look good on the field. And we'll be right back with you in just a moment.
Hey, sup? So, got a lot of books like that back at my place. Ooh, yeah, that smells nice. So, my van's parked just right over there. If you may.
Sir, it's time for you to go.
For life's awkward moments, get Superhero Express. Download the app now.
All right, welcome back to the show. Now we got our player fitted for his helmet. He's good to go. His helmet's nice and fit, but we got to make this thing look good too. So we're going to put on some nice looking decals on the helmet to make this thing ready to go. And now, so one of the first things you're going to want to do when you're putting your decals on your helmet is you're going to want to clean it off. So to do that, all you need to do is simply just grab a wet rag, and you're going to start going all up and down the helmet, wiping off all the dust, all the dirt, all that nasty stuff that's accumulated on the helmet, and get that taken out of there. Now, some people for this like to use sticky off, which you can if you want, but that's really not necessary unless you're using a really old helmet that's had some stickers on it. Now, once you get all the, once you wipe it down, you'll just get another rag, dry it off. Again, make sure we got all the dust and dirt off there because we don't want any of that stuff getting on the stickers and making the stickers come off in a week. So we got our helmet clean now. It's all nice and polished up. The first sticker we're going to do is we're going to put a stripe on this, and we're going to do 2 side decals. And whenever you're putting on stickers and you're going to do a stripe, you always want to do the stripe first, just because that'll give you a nice, good foundation for your helmet and where to put all your other stickers. So to do this, you're simply going to pull off your sticker, and then you're going to the front of your helmet right here. Most all the helmets have a tag or something right here, like this Riddell one. And what you'll want to do is take the top of your sticker and try and center it up even with that tag. And then you're just going to go right down the middle. And when doing this, you may have to peel back a couple of times. You want to make sure you get all those air bubbles out of it. And you'll take it all the way down to the back here. And most helmets, again, have a tag in the back too. So what you'll do is you'll just lift up that tag, and whatever extra sticker you got on there, you can just get some scissors, cut that off, get that piece out of there, and flip the tag over it. And once you get that stripe down, again, you'll just want to go over it, push out all those air bubbles, make sure the sticker's on there nice and good. And then we'll go to our, you got your stripe on there, so now we'll go to our side decal. For ours, it's a knight. If your mascot's a eagle, bear, whatever, you always want to make sure if it's facing a direction, if it's not looking at you straight on, you always want to make sure it's looking at the direction of the face mask. That's not a rule, it's just what looks better. It looks real bad when people have their mascots running away from the helmet. It just looks awkward. So this one we're going to put it on the left side, because that way our knight's running right at his face mask. You'll put it right there in the center and just start pushing down on all the outsides, get all those air bubbles out, and we'll get that on there nice and smoothly. And we got the second part of our decal on there. Now on the other side, again, we don't want our knight running away from our player's face, so we're going to put on a different logo, and we're going to put on just the team logo, school logo, whatever it may be. For this one, it's a BG, so we'll just go ahead and put that right there in the center, try and even it up as much as possible. And again, we'll just push in the middle and go outside, get all those air bubbles out. And then we got both our side decals on there. So we got our basic helmet there done, and if you want to be a little more patriotic, you can add on an American flag to it. You can put that on the back side. You don't ever want to cover up your warning stickers, but you can go ahead and throw that in there. And we're in Texas, and this is where football's king, so we'll go ahead and add on a Texas flag in there too. So we got our basic helmet decals all good, ready to go, and we're ready to take the field. Our players look good and his helmets fit good. He's going to have a nice, safe game. We thank you for joining us, and join us next week as we look at concussions more.